Hey folks, Doc Coleman here. I just wanted to be able to go through something that I found be very helpful. And I thought, for some people who don't realize this is an option, it can be very, very helpful. Some gals have a hard time conceiving to have a child. And in many cases, the husband and the wife both are checked out medically and they say, you're fine. We don't know what's wrong, why you can't have kids. What may be happening is this, is that when mom and dad get together, they form a zygote, plants on the inside of the uterus, okay? And that sends a chemical message in the blood up to the pituitary gland, and that sends a chemical message down in the blood to the uterus to say, hold the baby. Now, that's great if there's nothing being pressed on, none of those nerves coming out of the spinal cord that are supposed to be taking care of business. If there's a problem in the low back, what can happen is that can fire erratically, cause the smooth muscle to shrink down in the blood vessel that serves the uterus. Now, if the uterus needs, let's say, 20 milliliters per minute to hold a child, to get that message to hold a child, maybe it needs 20 milliliters per minute to function in that capacity. If the blood vessel shrinks down, now it only maybe gets 10. If it's only getting 10, the uterus is going, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I got to flush this. So perfectly good zygote gets flushed and flushed and flushed and flushed. And it's very, very frustrating for moms and dads who want to have a little one, who want to be a mom and dad. And what we found is this. A friend of mine, he put me onto this. He said, Jim, Doc Coleman, he said, I looked at one of his doors and he had 16 pictures on the back of this door in it. And I said, what's with the Polaroids of the mom and dad and the baby? And he says, those are women who couldn't have kids. He says, that's my door of fame, And I said, really? And he says, yeah, helping put someone with some pain in their low back is one thing, but to be able to help them conceive is a game changer. And I thought, fair enough. And we had that happen here. A gal came in. She was trying to understand why she couldn't have a little one. She said, is there anything you can do to help me conceive? I said, I think so. So we adjusted her low back because the nerves from the low back control the smooth muscle going to the uterus. And when you can correct that and you can make sure that that message is clean and clear over to those blood vessels so that they stay open, then that message from the pituitary gland coming down can say, hold that child. It holds the child. And lo and behold, somebody's pregnant. And that's what happened to him. He said on 16 different occasions, women would come in and they'd be pointing at the larger of this chart. They'd be pointing right here at reproductive organs and saying, is this for real? And he'd say, yeah, right out of Netter's handbook. And he said, and they would say, that's amazing because I'm pregnant. This has been very, very helpful. And they didn't realize it coming in with the pain in their low back, that the function was being affected. See, that's the thing. A lot of people only function on pain relief. But in reality, chiropractic is so much more than that. And I just want you to be able to go away with that in your minds, is that this is much more than just pain relief. And hopefully it is pain relief, but more important than that is function, increased function. So I want you to be able to understand that chiropractic is there to help you function better as well as be less pain. Okay, so have a great day. Remember, Santa says, if you like what we say, please hit the like button. And if you want to hear more, hit the subscribe button. Have a great day, Santa says.